do a really good job at being the
Ooh, I
fireman.
got a running nose. Can I go back?
Did you just stand up and then?
Ooh, I did, and I'm sorry. My nose is pouring.
Yeah, go to the bathroom, Johnny. What does the House think? Is that a strike?
Right,
Yeah.
no,
For sure.
Talking out of turn and
Interrupting.
interrupting. All right. Continuing. Pull up, Jessica. You were screaming at Dimitri when I got home. I would suggest you learn emotion regulation and pause when agitated.
Does anyone
What?
else besides Jessica or Dimitri know what happened?
yeah.
Ken.
You know? What happened?
She's just kind of being defiant towards the structure and doesn't,
How?
I don't know, she's just going against the rules, doesn't like the rules, you know, what I keep trying to tell her, they're put in place for a reason.
Was it like the same rule or just like different rules?
I can't remember if it was a exact rule.
I'll say it.
Huh?
I'll say it.
What is it?
If I was getting frustrated that staff holds residents accountable, but staff doesn't hold staff accountable.
What staff? Be specific.
I don't know, just in general.
With what though? Like, cause you can't like
Like-
have an argument without any like
like-
base behind it.
A majority of the time, residents are picking up the dishes from staff from dinner.
From me?
And like late, I'm not talking about you specifically.
Okay. No, that's like valid.
Yeah.
So
And
you were
being
mad, you were
late,
yelling at Dimitri about picking up dishes from staff?
Basically.
Is that what that was about?
Yeah. So everybody's been pulling her up today because at morning check-in.
Everything's good, we all get out.
That's cool. I just want to know like what started that.
At
And
morning-
now like that's a whole different.
At
And
morning,
now like that's a whole different.
at
And
morning,
now like that's a whole different.
at
And
morning.
now like that's a whole different.
My sometimes I just am insecure about people like trying to get one up on me, like trying to get over on me, like going on their back somehow, taking advantage of me, and yeah, I just feel like if I'm gonna be held accountable and told what to do, then it should also be reciprocated.
Okay. Well, if like that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah. If, like, are you
And-
leaving your plate here or what?
No.
What are we doing wrong?
Well, I guess there's been a couple times where
It's more than something.
a dish was
And I
left
don't
here.
wanna like rag on staff, that's not the point of this.
I'm
The
not-
point of what I'm trying to say
Yeah.
is just that like, I don't know, like, I would treat anyone the same, whether it's like the CEO or like the janitor of somewhere, and I just, yeah.
Okay.
I'm not very good with my words, so that's the best I can kind of do.
She was also kind of tripping about Paul. Paul could like message
yeah.
Joe and was like, you guys need to get nose strips, like if I hear you snore, all this stuff. And like me and Joe were like, all right, whatever, Paul. And then she took it offensively for us, and I was like, if we're not taking it offensively, you shouldn't either. And then
Yeah.
she started to freak out about that.
Can I
Okay.
speak on that?
Go ahead.
So with that, it was all kind of happening at the same time. And so, like, I was already in the mindset of, like, not wanting anyone to be taken advantage of. And so when that happened, they weren't pissed. But I got pissed, you know, because I'm like, these are my friends, and, you know, I don't want anyone to try and get over on anyone. That's, like, my biggest insecurity, and I guess it just came out the wrong way. And I didn't mean for it to come out that way. I was just kind of spiraling.
Okay.
I usually help you get through those moments, and Dee does too. Dee's pretty
Yeah.
good at it. I try to be good at it, but sometimes I don't know. I freeze up because I don't know the right thing or the right way to say it where you're not going to escalate further, and I get kind of scared like a deer in headlights because I've never done mass calm downs before
Yeah.
with 15 people all witnessing the same freak out, but I'm learning. I'm trying my best, and I will continue to improve. Yeah, my word.
It's not your fault, and there's nothing for you to be sorry about. And I had apologized to you, I apologized to Dave. And JD is a really great fireman. He's able to really, like, kind of come down to my perspective and see, like, where I'm coming from, as ridiculous as it could be.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Do you have anything to add, Brittany?
I got here on the tail end of it, and I've learned just enough.
Can't hear
So
me.
I try to pull her to the side and calmly ask her what's going on, you know, listen to her, let her tell how she's feeling. And she expressed that that's the problem. She feels like she's not heard. Like, she tries to express that will hear you better rather than yelling, because when you yell, other people are gonna yell, and then it's just nobody's even listening to anything anybody's saying. You know what I mean? So I think that's a lot how she said that she got, you know, she was taken up for Joe and JD about thinking that they're disrespecting him, right? We're disrespecting him, and it's just a personal problem, really. You know? Exactly. It's something that you're going through and you're working through, I feel. So that's why anything that you see outside of yourself is gonna bother you. So that's what I think it mostly is that, but I told her is that with the yelling and screaming and just going on, it's like, ah, and then somebody else is trying to tell you something, but you've also got it in turn, so let them speak after. You know what I mean? It goes both ways, because if you're not hearing somebody else, you're just doing the same thing that they're doing to you. That's all.
Yeah, I'll just make this quick. I basically explained to her that I've seen plenty of people, more than I can count on my hands, leave because they try and fight what's put in place here. And you can either fight it until you're out the door, or you can kind of get with the program, and it's okay, like you said, like to bring some of the stuff up to staff or whatever. And sometimes it can get fixed, but a lot of the times you just kind of gotta take it on the chin, or just like let it fly right over. Because a lot of this shit is really not that serious, and a lot of the structure that's put in place in the house is some idiot before us fucked it up, and now we got a rule put in place there, so it's really not that bad, and I think she's good now.
Can I ask you something?
Brandy first.
Whenever she told me about the plates being left out and stuff, she's not the only one I have felt that way. Because I come in here from the dining room and I'm like, what the crap? I'm having to pick plates up after your staff. It's not right, you know what I mean? Like, we're supposed to pick up after ourselves.
I've been here before.
Yeah, that's what I'm
That's
saying.
why, yeah, that's, I'm
So
not okay with that either.
Right.
I don't know who's doing that.
So to me, that's not part of house structure. I see what you're saying, JD, but picking up after, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, we're supposed to strike other people for leaving their plates out, so.
You can
just
strike
not-
Lou.
Huh?
You can strike me.
Okay.
Like,
And I
then it just like is like, you don't even have to say it was from you. Just put it on the board. Be like, Zach left this out. I'll be like, oh fuck. Probably won't see me do it again.
Okay. Cool.
So,
Do we have a Fitzpatrick here?
who?
Anyone with the last name Fitzpatrick?
Yeah, why?
Oh,
What happened?
tripping.
They're not currently in the house, but they'll be back next week. Why would happen?
Nothing, I just fucking tripped.
It's nothing to be scared of, I promise you.
Oh my
It's
god.
crew.
That's true.
Crew was here last week.
No, I know.
Or
I
two-
literally
I mean,
just
3
saw
weeks
2
ago.
boxes.
Yeah.
And it said K. Dot fit to Patrick. And I started reading it like Fitzpatrick, like. And I just imagined it was like just some terrorist.
You wanna play?
Sorry. Because you know the little cup.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Are we
just-
on that shit again, bro?
No, we're good. I just want to know if we had this because
Alright, okay. Yeah, we do.
Uh,
Yeah, whoever's going.
I was gonna finish these positives and pull-ups. I think Jess
Yeah.
has calmed down.
Finish those and then. Hold up, wait for everyone to like shut the fuck up.
Dennis had something. Had pull up.
Yeah, they're all in the bowl. We're reading them right now.
Oh, we didn't put them in a bowl. I didn't know
Yeah,
we
just
were
just bring it up here. Then.
Okay,
You wanna help with reading these?
why don't you read through them a little bit?
Can everybody be seated, please?
Yeah, this is very nice and beautiful. Gosh.
You alright, Kev?
Hey Dennis, dude, watch out. Hello. Can someone explain? Can we just go and do introductions? Like take a pause and do introductions. real quick?
Please.
All right. Start with Cole, top of the board. What Marcus is.
My name's Cole, I'm an alcoholic. I've been here for 4 months. I'm 25. I'm originally from Alabama. And the best advice I can give you is try your hardest just to take direction, which I know is hard for addicts. Do the next right thing. I think you'll be just fine. Welcome to the house.
I'm Gerald.
I've been here for 66 days. My best advice to you would be don't take anything too seriously. It's a lot that you'll learn in the next couple weeks. And don't get stuck in that it's a really shitty place to be when you're by yourself. But we're all guilty of it, and the only way we can get out of it is just share your shit with other people. So, welcome to the house.
I'm Andrew. I've been here for almost close to a month now, and my advice would be to, it's kind of overwhelming at first, seems overwhelming at first, learning all rules.
Oh, sure.
After a couple days, maybe like a weekend, and basic shit, you're gonna take it back to yourself and it gets so simple. But, yeah, don't get overwhelmed too quick. If you need help, ask anybody here. Everybody here will help you out. We're like a family here, so it's gonna be. I'm 31 years old, and I'm from Northern California.
Alex, I've been here, alcoholic. I've been here for, I believe, 12 days so far, and it's a lot to get all in 1 week, but if you stick to it and you learn it eventually, it's not that difficult. If you make it difficult, it will become difficult, but if you just keep at it, it'll catch on pretty quick. And I'm 32, and I'm from Cali.
I'm Jess, I'm an addict, alcoholic, 31 from New York. Just lean on the people around you, and that's the process where you have to let go and surrender and let it go. So,
Hey, we've met. I'm Brittany. I'm coming up on 6 months sobriety. I think I've been here for 4 months or more. I don't know. Yeah, just you're gonna have 2 weeks of grace period, and the best time for you to get struck is then, because you learn from your strikes. So don't be scared to mess up and get the you know what I mean, like get corrected about it. Because then it's better to do that than after you're off the grace period, you're gonna have to get words for it. You know what I mean? It's the best way to learn. Yeah, and lean on all of us. Any questions you have, it's not a dumb question, just ask, and we'll help you through it, so.
name's Baron. Sorry, I'm 31. I've been here for 15 days, and the best advice I can give to you is we're one big family. It seems crazy, I know, but just take it one day at a time, one step at a time. Don't get overwhelmed. Like she said, there's no stupid question. If you have any questions, you can ask any one of us, and we'll be glad to help you or guide you in the right direction.
Samantha, 39 from Riverside. I have 86 days sober. Yeah, all of us girls will be here to help you, and the guys are real helpful too. Just ask them a million questions. 2 weeks will be off this, and you'll need to know. But
What's up, I'm Demetrius. Oh, don't forget why you're here today. This is the most important day. This feeling, whatever the fuck brought you here, keep that in front of you. And one time I look back to see how far we've come. 31 of them going.
I'm Kevin, 33, from LA. And my advice is to just be curious about everything here. Have an open mind, be curious about how to get sober, be curious on what you can and can't do. And just, get out of yourself and just hang in there, because I've only been here 11 days and I've definitely been tested and emotionally, but it's a good thing. It's good to let go and let go.
I'm Dennis, I'm from San Diego. Best advice I can tell you is just be friendly, because we are, and we're here to help.
Yeah.
I'm Johnny, I'm alcoholic. This program saved my life. I've been here, this is my 5th year. I graduated and I got better, and I can tell you that if you do what we do, you'll get the results. If you fight it and make a big deal out of all the little things, it's gonna suck, but it's not gonna suck. We go to the beach, we go out, we meet people. It's really not what it looks like on TikTok. That's just like an app, like 60 seconds out of 60 minutes out of 24 times 7. This is a family. You're loved. And you're gonna be loved. Some people are gonna fuck with you, and they're gonna get to know you. You're gonna fight, you're gonna make love, and it's gonna be life. It's life on life. Welcome to the house.
Jake, 26, from Portland, Oregon. All I can say is just try and take it easy for the first couple of days. You kind of got a grace period of like 3 to 5 days. So don't overwhelm yourself. Just try and get acclimated with everybody here and introduce yourself. And everybody here is very caring. It's a good set house. Good group of people right now.
I'm 8. I've been here for 55 days. And I mean, it might seem like there's a whole army of people here. It's like super overwhelming, but I guarantee you'll get to know like each and every person here and have like their own individual relationship. And like JD said, you have a few days to just chill and like acclimate. So happy to have you here.
should I introduce myself to everybody?
Oh, we'll introduce ourselves. I'm Madison. I just did a bit of your intake for Found Tomorrow. I am the first graduate, and I've been with Graceland ever since. And my advice is to lean on to your peers in the house, kind of like what we talked about last night. The girls are really great. They'll help you. And obviously the guys are great too, but I feel like for the girls, we have a pretty solid group, and I see them show up for one another a lot. Farron's your big sister, correct?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, Farron's your big sister, if that wasn't relayed. So she's your girl. That's the person you go to for all your questions.
That's
And
my boo thing, that's my sister.
yeah, there you go. All right.
Put down here.
Okay.
You guys know each other?
No,
Oh.
we just met each other.
Oh,
You gotta get like a welcome in the
Oh,
bedroom.
sorry.
No, girls
Guys.
just have that connection, that instinct connection.
Yeah, you'll be good. You'll be good. You're gonna do great.
Hello, I'm Blue.
Hello.
Confidence, bro. Speak with confidence.
It's fucking hot in here. And I'm trying to collect my thought right now. I'm Blue. I'm a house manager, shared with Madison and Zach.
I'm not a house manager.
Program director is Madison. She does the larger thing than managing the house. And she's the first graduate, so there's the woman to look up to, it's her. I'm Blue. I came here in the same time Madison did. I'm the fourth person to graduate on the board. 4 years sober now. Stayed a part of this brother and sisterhood since I left. Usually calling to read raps to friends that didn't want to hear it, but I stayed in contact. And I felt very useless to society. And then I realized, you know what? I gained my faith in a house full of people who saw God work in my life. Now I want to help give that to somebody else. And I moved back here, and now I get to do that for you guys. And you can do it. You really can. And actually, I would argue that the more people think you can't do it, the more likely you are to prove them wrong and to be a shiny star in this community. And don't let doubt have rent free in your head, because it's bullshit. And God will prove them wrong if you let him. So, yeah.
I'm Zach. I'm a graduate of the house. And as far as I went through the year of this, I've been managing the house for about 6 months. I went through Fountain too. They're great. One thing, some advice is stopping using drugs and alcohol is just like the first step. The rest of it is in your mind and in your spirit, and starting doing the 12 steps and fellowshipping with the people around you and just being honest is a majority of the work. And it sounds easy, but we expect it to be hard, but we're all there to help you along the way. There's no stupid questions. Don't ever hesitate to ask people questions around you. She's your big sister, but they're all your big brothers and sisters. And we might be staff here, but we're one use or drink away from being right where you're at. So we're not any better than you. We're just here to help. We're like in the bowling alley, like the lanes, like we're like the fences that can just guide you to get to the right direction. So, welcome. Now it's your turn.
Hi, I'm Bear. I'm an 18-year-old addict, and I'm here to break a 5-generational curse.
Got chill bumps.
Yeah.
5 generations. Damn.
Do you want to tell them a little bit, just because this is a super safe space, let the house know a little bit of like your history and why you chose a sober living.
You got the red drug death row.
So I've been going in and out of treatment centers, residentials, rehabs since I was 9. My biological parents used to shoot me up with black tar heroin every day from the ages of 5 to 9. I've never really got a chance for 5 generations now, and I just really want to turn the Martinez family back to who we were.
That's
You can
right.
turn back.
We're so happy to have you. Thank you for sharing that.
Right place.
You're great.
That was heavy.
Alright, so you want to
Holy
continue
shit.
the positive and pull-up?
Yeah.
Can someone explain to her what a positive and a pull-up is?
I can. Or, no.
I want them to do it.
Yeah, I know.
Me?
Yeah, go ahead.
A positive is whenever you see someone among the family that is doing something good, whether it be in the house, whether it just be in their everyday life. So you kind of recognize it and speak on it at dinner. Today Nate said he got a job, so I said, congrats Nate on your job. That's an example. And the pull-up is when you see someone struggling in something that they're going through, or whether
So you got
they're
to pull up on that.
exactly, like if they're slacking or anything like that, you say, hey, I noticed you, or da 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 da. I suggest to you that you, and try to help them see another way to get through it, or, help them to see what they can't see themselves.
It's I think that if you've been to you went to Provo, so like be able to catch on to the rules pretty fast just because of like obviously being institutionalized, but it's a lot more compassionate, loving, supportive environment than that environment.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying that because I think you'll catch on. And your big sister, you have 2 weeks to learn the ropes, and like I would even say like 30 days. Like we're pretty easy when we know you get off little brother and little sister. We're a little bit softer with words. That's the only consequence, really. And yeah, I think you'll be good. Okay.
I'm excited. I'm really excited.
Welcome.
Cool. So what we've been doing is normally people will just read them out themselves, but people are doing it anonymously so that they can. Some people it's hard for them to speak up, so we're letting them do that. We read through a few, but Blue's gonna finish now. Blue's gonna finish now. Blue's gonna
Finish now.
Yeah.
Madison.
No, he didn't. Carter was before you. Caleb graduated with me.
Gracie graduated from.
Positive. Brantney, between the structure and working, you have been, I read this already, didn't I? Killing
Read
it.
it again.
I doubted you at first got here, but you proved me wrong. Keep up the good work. We are all proud of you.
That's the best one yet, I like that. Thank you, Ricky Cole. Thank you, that's the first one that come to mind. Thank you.
All right. Joe, oh man, you guys gotta write pull up and positive next to it. All right.
We can figure that out.
Yeah.
I don't.
Joe, you seem tired, short, and under the weather today. How do you seem short?
Like he's very short and
Tempered.
yeah.
Yeah. Under the weather today. I suggest getting more rest and practicing patience.
He seems tired and short. Is that what it said?
Yeah.
You gotta check in with people, man. If they go up to them and ask them what's up, like that's not a valid pull-up.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's a little half-ass.
He's good, but like, are you good?
Yeah, I'm right. That's a lot. My now ex-wife finally filed for divorce and mailed the papers and shit off today. On top of that, my daughter is still in the psych hospital, and my other daughter, I guess she fractured her elbow and her wrist. So there's a bunch of shit going on that I have no fucking control over. But my emotions are fake. Just so y'all know. So
Who in here's a parent? Yeah, check in with each other. Yeah.
Samantha, you are so kind and patient and reliable. Thanks for being someone the house can depend on.
Who lied?
It seems like a love note. Okay, pull up, Marcus. I had to remind you to sit next to Johnny at the meeting when we got there. I suggest practicing awareness, not just for here, but for life. Positive, Nate. It was awesome hearing your interview went well. Just remember, things will fall in place for you.
How's he doing? How's Marcus doing since Thursday? You think is he doing
Pretty
better?
good.
Yeah, he's doing a lot better.
Okay. Like what programs do you think he's? We'll get to that, I guess, when we read the programs. He's not here, right? Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Pull up, Dimitri. I noticed you kind of raised your voice today at Jess. I suggest trying to talk in a calm tone. Positive. Brantney, good job today at cooking dinner. It's nice cooking with you. Pull up, Jessica, you were struggling with tightening house structure and staff. This is yours?
Yeah, it's not that bad, bro. Give it to me. Look.
Hold on, let me see.
This is the
Jessica, you were struggling with fighting, house structure, and staff.
Oh, it's not that bad.
TLY, try and focus on what's important, the steps in sobriety. Positive, Nate, I heard your job interview went great. You're making big moves. Keep it up.
Okay, 2 more. And also, you guys don't have to write that tiny on a sticky note. It's kind of crazy. Positive, Demetrius, he spelled your name wrong. That's okay. It's okay. Dimitri, today you tried to help one of your peers who was struggling to overcome their emotional development. Blocker. Proud of you. Keep up the good work and look for the similarities, not the differences. It is a
Let me see.
Forgetting
that one finds it is a forgiving that we are forgiven.
Oh, it is in forgiving that we are forgiven.
Tomorrow
It is in dying that we awaken to eternal life.
Friday is carrier pigeon day. Send